Welcome back to our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Where is the former IEBC chairman, Wafula Chebukati? Is he alive? Is he well? Is he suffering from something? I'm asking this question because most people also do ask the same. Some people keep on pressing, Achando, can you find out where Wafula Chebukati is? I must admit that Wafula Chebukati is a family man. And his family have got every right to keep his whereabouts a secret to themselves. They are under no obligation to reveal to us where Wafula Chebukati is. But remember, Wafula Chebukati is a public figure, was a public servant. As we speak, he is entitled to retirement benefits, courtesy of taxpayers' money. And with that, we can always wonder aloud or silently where he is. The more reason why people are even asking and wondering whether he is okay is because the last time his friend William Ruto spoke to Kenyans, he told us that some people wanted to kill Wafula Chebukati. Have they succeeded in that? Then we also know that we are where we are because of Wafula Chebukati. Courtesy of his declaration that William Ruto won elections. Today we have talks between Raila Amolo Odinga and the same Ruto he gave a win. The same president that he gave us has increased taxes. People have gone to the streets. People have been killed. The same president signed an anti-ICC law so that government officials will not be subjected to an international criminal court. And in light of what is going on, people are asking, where is he? More so because recently some of his colleagues have spoken very loudly. Marjan spoke and told the whole nation that IEBC is in financial turmoil. They have debts that are backdated to 2017, if I remember what he said. And then Boya Molu spoke against any kind of talks between Raila and Ruto, because he claimed that they procured a true and verifiable election. And he said they used a lot of resources and they engaged a lot of effort and energy, both physically and psychologically, and they employed very many people to procure that election. And so he doesn't see the need of people coming to talk. He's also bearing the sentiments of Rigathi Gachagua that when people talk, they only want a handshake. And he really said that next time people should not even go for elections, people should sit down somewhere and arrange for leadership. And when all this is happening, their boss is nowhere to be seen, because it will be very prudent for the boss to come and also gives us his opinion. I looked for him, I didn't see him, so I went to the social media to see whether he is still active. There are only two occasions. The last time Wafula said something or wrote something was on, this was on 17th of July, when he was congratulating his wife who had been given a job, and people it really brought a lot of speculations that maybe the wife was being rewarded for a job well done, because William Ruto praised him as a man who stood and withered all the storm to announce him as the winner. So he said, congratulations Mary on your appointment as chairperson of the Commission on Revenue Allocation. Your dedication and expertise will undoubtedly contribute to the mandate of the KRA and prosperity for all Kenyans. Keep your fidelity to the Constitution and the law. Wishing you great success in this important role. That was 17th of July. Today we are on 10th of August. Then after that, he also said something. He weighed in on a discussion that Boyamulu had delved in, and after Boyamulu spoke, Wafula Chebukati retweeted, and this was on 31st of July. From 17th, he never said anything. Then 31st of July, just the close of last month, he said, "Well done, Prof. Abdigulie. That was a true account of what happened at Bomas of Kenya and an accurate reflection of our 6 years at the IEBC." Apparently, Boyamolu was giving Kenyans his experience as one of the commissioners, and Wafula agreed with him. So those are the only two occasions when Wafula Chebukati came out to say something. But don't you think the family should be fair enough and tell us where Wafula is? Because people have got fears. If what happened to his immediate, his predecessor, the chairman of the ECK before we brought in the new constitution, Samuel Kivuitu. Samuel Kivuitu suffered some serious illnesses, and by the time he was going to meet his maker, his health had deteriorated very bad. And I remember at some point when he was asked at that condition, do you think Kibaki won? Because he, like Chebukati, gave the late president Mwai Kibaki his win, and he really praised ECK for doing a good job, a fair and a verifiable, credible election. But later he said he didn't know who won. So maybe people are thinking that, could Wafula Chebukati come out and reveal whether he still believes that William Ruto won? And people think, could he be suffering like his predecessor? Or has he decided just to take some sabbatical leave somewhere? And the questions are being asked. If he comes out today, could he advise the two warring camps, Raila Odinga and William Ruto, to open the server so that he tells Raila in the face that this is the result, Ruto defeated you? Not the IEBC portal, the server. Can he come out with authority and say, here we are, we defeated you? What would he say about the reinstatement of the Cherera 4 that Raila has been advocating for, because it was his position that the Cherera 4 contributed to trying to subvert the will of the people by rejecting his announcement? And then the last thing that people would ask, what is his opinion on the elevation of Ogola as the head of the military? Because according to him, they had indicated that he came to Bomas at some point to force Chebukati to announce Raila or allow people to go for a rerun. Some of these questions are in the minds of people. And like I said, it is not African to even wish or imagine that someone is dead. Because Wafula Chebukati is a family man. He's got a wife. He's got children. And so no one would even want or imagine him dead. But speculations will always come when you don't see someone, especially when things are heated and his colleagues are talking. He was the boss. He should come and clarify some of these things. And we are not compelling the family to tell us where Wafula is, but just to lay down some of these speculations. Would it be right just to be assured that Wafula is okay? Because this is a question that only the family members can answer. And if he is alive and kicking, if he's okay, let him come out and speak to us. Answer some of these questions. Give William Ruto that authority, because one thing that William Ruto has been suffering from is the lack of legitimacy. That's why whenever he goes to Western whenever he goes to Central, he wants people to know that he won. And one of the people who can easily help him get that legitimacy with authority is Wafula Chebukati. Please, the family members, you're not obliged, but in your kindness, can you tell Kenyans where the public servant is? The man will still maintain his secretariat with the taxpayers' money. I don't know whether I'm wrong on this. As always, these are my opinion. I stand corrected. But I think with the points that I've given, if he's around, he should come out and talk to us.